Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Denny Chess and welcome back to the survival video. Today we'll actually just going to review these patch notes over here. Apparently there is another update to the game, and apparently there is also a lot of things over here that got changed or added to the game. So let's just review one by one. I've read this before, and yeah, there's that. Let's start. First, we have added the starting icon, action, I mean, starting action. Racer includes a racer armor and strong pad. Now, what does this mean? What is this? That is the question, right? So this is just it's like a pack, like a pack, a deal for early game players, and that's pretty much it. The armor itself and also the pad, apparently it's not that strong. The strong pad, you can kind of tell this just like the nail club. I don't know if that weapon is still still exists in the game or not, but yeah, it's like that. And razor armor, it is actually, I think it only has 80 armor. I'm not sure. So yeah, it's actually just just for starting players, and that's pretty much it. It's not really a like big of deal. I guess if you like to collect stuff, you can buy that. I think you can only buy that with real money though. I don't think you can buy with caps. So yeah. Anyway, it's not that important in my opinion. Next, we have images and flags of survivor bases, transport, global map, loading screens, event locations were loaded from the server. This is actually very interesting from technical, like point of view, technical stuff. This is very interesting. Why? Because um, it's interesting because it means that the developers now trying to what is it like um it will be loaded from the server, so it means that you don't actually have to download the resources yourself within the game assets. You don't have to download that. um which means that like if there is upcoming future images, or yeah, like images for stuff like this, you don't actually have to download additional resources. So just to make the apps not that big size, right? And then another interesting thing means that, okay, so first let's actually like mention one by one. Flags of survivor bases. So like there are survivor bases, and all of them have their own flags, or what is it called? Yeah, just like flags, the symbol for their survivor bases. And then transport. What is transport? Huh? Wait, transport? I have no idea what transport mean. Is it the conductor or your vehicle? I have no idea. Probably the conductor ones. Global map. So when you take a look at the world map, I guess. Um, Loading screens. This is this is important. I will tell you why. And then event locations. Event locations were loaded from the server. Okay, which means that if you don't have internet connection, basically, most of these will not generate in your game. It means that, okay, let's dissect one by one from the global map. Global map means that you probably cannot load the map if you are not connected. So it's probably gonna be a little bit bad. I'm not sure though. I don't know why global map. There's an update to that from the server. I don't know. Like I feel like it's just a still image probably, that you can always download, right? But like it's now from server. It's a little bit weird in my opinion. Maybe they will update the map regularly. I have no idea, but it seems like it, because there is not really any reason why they will like make the global map into server, unless they will eventually change about it. Um, and then we have loading screens. Apparently, there is also new loading screens. This is actually very great because it means that the developers can just add the images for loading screens, like to the server, and then the server will just randomly put it into the game, pretty much. Which is always great. More art is always great, so that it's not boring, it's not stale, it's not fixed, and yeah, it's there's more variance into it, which is always great. um, Event locations, now this is also very important, which means that event locations, like if you remember Christmas event and New Year's event, the New Year's event specifically, the one where you have to visit the ice blocks and ice castles, they have it's like a spawned location, right? And back then, like during the event, if you're like offline, you can still grind the like grind the thing as well. You can still grind the ice blocks, you can still go to the ice castle, but now it will now be loaded from the server, um, which means that if you want to access these locations, you have to connect to the server. I think I'm not sure though, because I don't know if it's like from the, what is it, like a technical game or just the images, because it only says images, right? So I think the event locations itself is probably gonna still load, but it's just not gonna have any picture probably. I don't know. So yeah, I hope that's the thing though, because it'll be bad if you have to actually connect to the internet all the time, because yeah, like like sometimes like sometimes you are far from like for instance, you are outside, right? You're like going somewhere, you just want to play the game, and you don't have internet outside because you have Wi-Fi in your home, so you don't actually have additional internet connection at just like that. So yeah, hopefully it's just gonna be images that got loaded, and not actual game mechanics or game engines and stuff like that. I hope so. So yeah, next we have edit color starting cutscenes. I have no idea what this means. Like if I have to take a guess, I think it is for the first cutscenes probably that occur in the game. It will now have colors, but if I remember correctly, I think there's already colors. So the cutscene is about the main character carrying a torch, I believe, and enter a building and there is rats, and there you go to your first battle ever, against the rats. You will have handgun ammo, I mean handgun, and also a knife as well. So yeah, I think that is it. What this means by that, I'm not sure though, because I think that's already color. I'm not sure. So yeah, let's just skip. Next we have New Year's Store tab to the in-game store. Okay, New Year's Store tab to the in-game store. So I think this one is where you can um, exchange, I think, for your remaining resources from the Christmas and New Year's event, so that you can change that or exchange that into like some goodies in the store. Although I personally will not do that. I'm not gonna change anything because I kind of want to collect that myself, and also just want to see if the resources will be reused this year or not. If it is reused, then it's great. If it's not, then it's okay, I guess. Also, there is always risks that the resources will be gone after like certain updates in the future, which is fine, I guess. But I just want to collect that and just want to see if you can reuse that for the next event coming on to the end of this year or not. So yeah, I'll probably not do another video for this, I think, because apparently there is a lot of stuff as well. So yeah. Next, we have added an online mode selection window at the first start of the game for new users. This is for new users, obviously. It's as it's stated there. It just basically means that when you start the game for the first time, there is an option where you can choose if you want to do online or the single player. In the past, before this update, if we started the game, it's just gonna show the offline. You will be prompted to it's gonna be forced to offline or single player, and like just like any other players, you will continue playing in that game file, right? Because it's your first time. So you play a little bit too long and you just realize that there is actually an online mode, and you have to restart over again, which kind of sucks, right? So yeah, now the online mode or single player is now shown in the first start of the game for new players that just downloaded the game, I think. So yeah. Next, we have updated the image of the covers. I have no idea what this means. Covers. Um, I have no idea. Really, I have no idea. I think this might be. I don't know. Like, is this like the app's symbol? Like the icon for the apps. I'm not sure. Or the covers, like loading screens, or I don't know. Covers. What is covers? I don't know. Like, do they mean like game item like tarp, covers? I'm not sure though. I have no idea what this means, but I guess it's updated now. My guess is that this is the loading screen, but it's already been mentioned previously over here, so I don't think that this is that as well. I'm not sure, but yeah. Next, we have added immunity to sleep in the awakened queen and appendages. Added immunity to sleep in the awakened queen and appendages. Huh, this is interesting. Is there any item that can put the enemies to sleep? Is that a thing? I have no idea actually. Wait, is that a thing? Is there any weapons that can um, force the opponents to sleep? I have no idea though. I have no idea what this means. Like it already resists towards stun, obviously, and then the ice cream as well, the delicious ice cream, it's also resisting that as well already. And then for the blindness from the stun grenade, it's actually you can use that. And then from the cyber snowman, cyber snowman, you can actually deal the effect of no attacking, which is always great. That is for 2 turn. The queen bee will not be able to attack you. That is very great. Or the appendages. But immunity to sleep, I actually am confused. What is sleep here? Is there any weapons that I missed that can actually put the enemies to sleep? Or does this just mean like the sleeping queen bee and appendages will be immune to whatever, or maybe that's what it means. I'm not sure as well, because it doesn't matter because they all have 1 HP. You will tap them and they will die instantly anyway. So yeah, I have no idea though, but it says awakened queen and appendages, so it means that for the after it they got awakened. So yeah, immunity to sleep. I have no idea is if there is a weapon that will put the opponents to sleep. So yeah. Next, we have added the display of the number of uses of the super filter. Okay, so super filter is the one that you can buy from the in-game shop for few hundred caps, I believe. And okay, it just now shows or display the number of uses. Okay, I mean, I have no idea that it was not there already, but I guess it's now displayed. So yeah. Next, we have changed the description of the free explosive package. The description of the free explosive package. Okay, so explosive package, explosive. You need explosive to open certain buildings. Most buildings, I think, um, will have like rubbles, in front of it, and you can use a homemade explosive, I think. And if you don't have those, apparently the game will actually give you for free. So I guess it's just about that. It doesn't really matter that much though. So yeah. I don't know if this includes the bomb as well, but again, it's just changing the description. So it shouldn't be like a little. It shouldn't be a big of change. It's just description change. Next, we have added new tips to the start screen. 85 tips in total. That is a lot of tips. It's just the text, I think, that will show up every now and then when you're loading the game, and that's it. 85 tips in total, which is always great. Most most games already use this as well. During the loading screen, there is always like random text, just so that you have something to read while you're waiting the game to load. So it's always nice to have that. It's a normal thing. Yeah. Next, we have increased the number of resources in Nikol, Zaporyany, and Monchegorsk. So, okay, so Nikol, Zaporyany, and Monchegorsk are the three early cities that you will, have to visit and or spawn at the very beginning of the game. Nikol is the one where you spawn. Zaporyany is after that, where you have to, I think, where you have to search for gym. I believe there is like a school, no, not gym, but school. There's four parts of the school. One of them being gym, classroom, canteen, and something else. I forgot. Yeah, and then Monchegorsk, I believe this is the one where like it's near the hand car. I think the handrail car, the train, what is it like a rail car where you have to crank it using your own hand for the like the mission, the main mission. And yeah, I think that's the location for that. um which is always great. Increasing number of resources, always nice overall, especially for new players. Next, we have fixed a bug when starting a water battle. A bug when starting a water battle. Water battle, what does that mean? Is it just like encounter at the coast or at the what is it? At the swamp? I don't know, or like literally inside water. Because if I remember correctly, you cannot actually battle with anything inside water or on ice. Maybe that's a bug. You could actually do that. I don't know. But alright, now it's fixed. Again, I have no idea what that's about. Next, we have the minimum level for the appearance of Wonder Motorcycle promotion has been changed. Okay, the minimum level. It's probably gonna get elevated, I believe. I don't know. But Wonder Motorcycle is a motorcycle that you can buy from the shop, again with the caps as well. Wait, not again actually. The previous one was with real money. This one you can purchase using caps. You can grind ads for that. Um, I guess it's okay. I don't know. Like, is it changed to be reduced? Like the minimum level will be reduced, or the minimum level will be increased. I have no idea, but yeah, I guess it's for new players as well. Hopefully, whatever it is, it's helping them. Pretty much, hopefully. And the final one, fix typos in the text of the tasks. Okay, well, I guess there you go. It's just bug fixes, and yeah, a lot of stuff, but not a lot of things got changed here. I mean, things that really matters the most. I don't think there is anything big here. Um, the one that is a little bit concerning me is over here, the immunity to sleep in the awakened queen and appendages. I have no idea what that means. Like it's a big thing, right? It's a change towards boss battles. So like I wonder what this is all about. I will actually have to take a look about this myself. And then what else? What else is big thing for me? What I think, I mean, maybe this store, the New Year's and Christmas event store tab, probably. I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen, but I can presume that you can get like maybe champagne, maybe the Olivier salad, probably, maybe the Christmas gift, etc., etc. But yeah, I guess that is all about that anyway. It's nothing special, so yeah. What else? This one is, I feel like this one is okay. I guess it's not really big of deal. It's just new item for new players, and that's pretty much it. So yeah. Um, yeah, I think the one that caught my attention is this one, the Queen and appendages, and that's pretty much it. But anyway, I think for this one, I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay so stealthy. I will see you again tomorrow in another TR survival video. Maybe I will do another video for the Christmas and New Year's event shop probably. But yeah, but until then, see ya.